So we go make a player, Richard, aka I go make a player right now. It's gonna be power forwards, yes. It's gonna be. Yes. I told you I'm here. Man, it's gonna be the last. Hello, boys. Hello. Wait a second. I'm gonna say hi with the Foley. How do you spell it? Hold on. With the Foley. C-I.
Taylor.
Okay, we gonna make it 669. So, holy no, not the big one. Holy. Um, no, see, don't with it. Hopefully, what is it? Oh yeah, the jersey number. Yeah. Attributes. It's gonna be 3-pointer. Oh my god, this 3-pointer is gonna be good as new. Ball handling. This is a good defense. Power forward. I like my new controller. I can flick faster. Hey, how it is gonna flick because how I'm reception now. Looking for like a ream or do Java. Cinema. 99. Okay. Badges. We are literally they would see play defense, so Rico get her more defense. Well, but sorry, background noise. Yes, he is in the team. Oh, okay. No one to remove Boston. No to remove you. Don't forget. Hold up. Great player. Taylor. Center. I'm a Victor. Victor, he's tall. But I need Victor to control the layup. And control the three-pointers. And the mid-range. And the foul. And the fadeaway. And the hook shot. Defense we need. This is the defense we want to see of Victor Wembanyama. Steals. This is the speed we need for his speed. And this is how he's going to be a hustle player. Every time we're going to be a hustle, we're going to start soon, so I need to give Victor the speed. I'm sorry, but Great. You're going to be a free agent. Sorry, bro, you're going to be a free agent. Free agent for this episode. So, guys, we go bring career player. We're bringing somebody. Oh, San Antonio, there we go. Interesting to see the team. We're playing against Ja Morant. This is how Ja Morant we go versus Ja Morant on their home turf.
Oh, they had fashion on their minds as they entered the building. Soon, the only thing the Spurs will be thinking about is a win here at home. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Season's still in its fledgling state, but enough basketball has been played to see how this year's rookie class is shaping up. A chance now to see the rookie race that shows which first-year players are making a big impact early in the race for the Rookie of the Year hardware. Well, you look at Flash. He's coming out of the gate this year and playing so well. Third spot in our ranking, but with the way he's played, the sky's the limit for him.
And he's kicked off his rookie season in tremendous fashion, earning that #3 spot on the list.
Only 2 guys ahead of him, and who knows, he may use that as an extra motivation to continue his improvement.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Kennard is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Spurs, they got Taylor. Carson out there with Speedy. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Muhammad in at the small forward position. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight. And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Here's Speedy, guarded by Morant. And the basket by Speedy.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Morant sets a screen for Bain. Poke loose. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for
the previous play is under review.
Situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
And, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
And stolen by Junior. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Here's Speedy. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Wet like water. Look at John fake over John Morant. And that was a 3-point deficit. Dang. I mean, this is the light of a year we want to see.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Hey, Greg, pretty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Now, here's Junior. Following the miss by John Morant. And that one drops.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Passes it to Bain. And here's Kennard. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Speedy, guarded by Morant. Speedy the pass to Taylor. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Taylor's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. Number 1, the Spurs.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Drains the three-pointer.
Asserting himself at the arc, Ja Morant putting his range to good use.
To the right side. Here's Speedy, guarded by Morant, and the basket by Speedy.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 10. Here's Speedy. Last game out he had 14. The shot's good. Speedy's got 9.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Morant sets a screen for Bain. And the pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Taylor. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Bain for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Shooters shoot. Once Desmond has the ball, he's into his motion.
And Smitty, the last pick of the first round in that 2020 NBA draft, Desmond Bain loves proving the doubters wrong.
GA, every season, he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player.
And it's Speedy with the foul.
Hold on. Play gameplay defense. Oh my God. Deny the ball.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Defense.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark, Santi Aldama, Marcus Smart.
Goes up off the inbound and slam dunk by Smart.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
Here's Muhammad in the game against Sacramento. Very impressive.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Morant following the bucket by the Spurs. And it's Clark with the jam.
As the point guard, this is Ja's responsibility. Nice job finding the open man.
Wembanyama, a screen on Morant. Stolen. Rebounded by Speedy.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Taylor's shot, good.
Let's go. That was a good rebound. Let's go. Let's see the instant replay again. Instant replay. Holy. Look at John Morant. Look at John Morant. Look at John Morant. He's literally dry over me. And then Carson to the stop. Look at Carson. He tried to dunk on Carson. And that was a good defense. Oh my God. He tried to dunk on Carson. That was a good defense. Good play by Carson. Damn.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And so it's San Antonio finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this.
W ball, man. W ball. It's quarter 3. Damn. Yes, sir. That was That's a good little play by me, though. This is good.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Jaron Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Smart, and it's Christopher in at the 2 spot. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they started a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
And Banyama, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And it's Speedy with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And Memphis making a change here. Williams is checked in. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in.
Look at this defense. We got to play defense.
Picked by Clark. Christopher the pass to Clark. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Speedy, guarded by Smart. A 3 from Wembanyama, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Rose is checked in for Williams.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Here's Speedy. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, deep.
With very little pressure on their perimeter shooters, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Damn. Damn, that's even so disrespectful. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah. Rally. I got a new controller today. So I got a new controller. I did. It's a G7. It's a no stick drift. And that's how I want to play zero. I want to play 0-0 Dead Zone. Oh, okay.
Jackson kicks to Smart. Fires for 3. Rebound San Antonio. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
Here's Speedy. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Christopher. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Rose, no good. Spurs leading by 22. Here's Muhammad. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now the Spurs, Smitty, managed to end their 2023 season on a win, but last in the West. But with hope for the future.
You're right, Kevin. Tied for worst record in their conference. But everyone knew that team was rebuilding. And bingo, they got the #1 pick, Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama, a screen on Smart. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama has got 7 points for the quarter.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming and he's prepared for it.
Poked away. Now here's Rose. He's tightly guarded. Fires the 3. Taylor with the rebound. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Clark, the pass to Jackson. Outside, Smart. Here's the 3.
Nope.
San Antonio with the rebound. Junior with it, and he uses the glass on the layup. Carson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Pass to Jackson. Over Taylor. And that one goes long.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
They did a nice job of keeping him off the block, didn't let him get deep post position.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And so it's San Antonio with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Halftime, boy.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league.
Losing someone like Evan Mobley is a gut punch. Affects you at both ends on the glass. In transition, he's one of the most versatile big men in the league.
Replacing his contributions is a tall task for sure. Hey, Shaq, can I hit you with a gut punch?
Deal.
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
Unstoppable from range. That was the story of the first half. Defenders tried to chase them off their spots, but they made some tough shots.
And they had that relentless approach. They don't mind missing one or two. They just keep on coming at you.
Look at this. Mr. Taylor hitting a 3. Yes,
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll say...
The Memphis are blowing the Memphis. We know because Memphis play was aggressive.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Speedy.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We've got Carson. Taylor is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Muhammad. And it's Osman in at the 1 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
A versatile offensive talent. We know Morant can drive, but he also has a smooth jumper.
And the basket by Muhammad.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple. You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Well, Spurs fans the last 5 years, Steve, haven't been able to enjoy the playoff experience like Spurs fans of old.
They haven't, Kevin. And you know they've held the record for most playoff appearances in a row at 22 seasons. But it's been a long 5
Let's see, let me be dumb.
seasons. Now without going, they have lots of youth and a hope for the future.
Let me be dumb.
Morant looking around. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
And it's good for 2. And that's 11 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Not one to shy away from physicality, Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Now, here's Junior, guarded by Bane. Wembanyama, no good.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bane says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, then that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. Here's Wesley. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Goes up to the stripe.
Look at the man. Look at God.
Fires from deep. Rebound, San Antonio. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Three-pointer. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Here's Wesley, rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Back to Morant, puts up a deep 3. Carson grabs the board. Carson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Wesley. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Muhammad, off target with the jump hook.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him, and Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Speedy's checked in for San Antonio.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, number 2.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. A second chance effort. Passes it to Carson. Here's Taylor. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
McDermott's checked in for the Spurs. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
San Antonio making a switch here. Birch is checked in. Morant with it, now defended by McDermott. Kennard, the pass to Morant. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Taylor. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And that one, good. 21 points for Speedy.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Morant outside. That's tipped. Here's Speedy. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Spurs out in front, running away with it. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Roddy in at the 4 slot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
And they get it back. Now the pass to Bain. From deep. Sinks the triple.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bain needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Kicks it to Junior. Pass to Osman. To the inside. Birch. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Bain. Takes the 3, connects from 3-point range. Bain's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is why Desmond is out there to shoot and to shoot often.
Pass to Carson from the arc. And it's Laravia with the rebound.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Bain for 3, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Speedy, guarded by Morant, and he gets it to go. And it's now 23 points for Speedy.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Bain for 3. And it's Osman with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 22. McDermott, no one around him, cans the shot from the wing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside, Bain launches it. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Time called here, the Spurs decide to talk it over. A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Ken Birch. And it's Muhammad in for Doug McDermott. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Such a wide open look. And that's 13 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And it's blocked. Here's Carson going inside. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Number 2.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Taylor's checked in for Jetty Osman. Here's Speedy. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Morant. So, Steve, you were drafted by the Heat, a young expansion team at the time down in Miami. But if you had to choose, which city would you give an expansion team to right now?
I think Seattle and Las Vegas are at the top of everyone's list. San Diego would be nice because I love to travel there. I love when Vancouver had a team. How about bringing that team back, Kevin?
And it's Speedy with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Grizzlies making a switch here.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies.
1:31 left to play here in the 4th.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Speedy.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. The pass to Tillman. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Bain. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Morant right side. Bain looking around. Tries again. And it's Morant missing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Muhammad, no good. Morant outside. Back to Kennard. The 3. Morant with another miss. pulls from the top of the key, and the basket by Speedy. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now, our New Balance player of the game, Speedy.
Damn. Fine. Look at this. 2 blocks for me, though. 29.6 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 1 turnover. Victor Wembanyama. 12, 30 point Salmon. Yeah, bad game, but it's okay. We're gonna play the Golden State Warriors. Up next, the Warriors. Be right back. In the next episode.